And welcome to the Hot Seat of College Football Show. I am Trent, your host, as today we're going to be reacting to the 2026 Oregon spring game. I have not seen any clips of this. I have no idea who won. Is it the Fighting Ducks? Is it the Comeback Ducks? I'm excited to see Dylan Raiola, to see after he transferred from Nebraska. Usually you see a couple highlights in the score. I'm coming into this blind. But before we get into that, if you are an Oregon fan, please, if you have not hit the subscribe button yet, please hit the subscribe button. We've done spring games for Ohio State, Indiana, Michigan, A&M, Bama. We've done Indiana. I think that was the most recent one we just did. We're going to be doing one for Notre Dame and Penn State in the next couple of days. I'm also going to be doing a hot seat debate off. If you don't know what that is, it's just a debate between a bunch of fans from different fan bases in a tournament style bracket. You'll get to debate a fan from a different fan base, and each game is a video. Whoever wins gets $100 in prize money. I'm trying to get some traction on Reddit to see if you were interested. So Oregon fans, if you were interested in being in a video and debating another person and potentially winning some prize money, let me know down in the comments and what team you want to represent. But without further ado, I want to hop over to the monitor. And I have not seen this. It's 16 minutes long. We'll see how much of this. Don't know if we'll watch the whole thing. We'll see how much of this is kind of like garbage. You know, fourth quarter spring game, just running up the middle with the fifth string walk on. So we'll see. Starting off with a punt.
Bailey Ettridge sends it away. Oregon having to replace a couple of specialists.
That was a good catch. I see why I was in
the get comfortable out there, because that's what punt return is all about, as a return.
Dude, these black uniforms,
they're
so nice, dude.
And the handoff there on first down.
So who's
Jordan Davison? He is the
Davison over Hill. Okay.
This guy had an opportunity to be one of
the
first
flag.
guys
Not a flag.
Draft board this season. But sure of how he performed.
Bro, I'm tired of these players dropping yellow mouth guards. It looks like freaking flags. Rush 3. That was a nice throw. So that's back shoulder. Man, Indiana perfected that, and that's what tore up Oregon in that. What was it, the Peach Bowl?
Looked me dead in my face, didn't smile. Said, "This is why I came here, and watch me work."
Nice run. So we're going full tackle like that.
The give to Price.
Oof.
And he's taking
kind of like that, like shimmy and shake, where he's kind of going back and forth in the backfield. Kind of slows you down a little bit. I want to see this, how this. You're not going to see much, but I want to try to see something from this offensive line, because that's. I mean, you bring in your center back. That's kind of the thing that needs to take that step up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The weight room a lot.
Yeah, the way Oregon season has ended 2 years in a row has been terrible. So I'm curious. There's a lot. You're replacing both coordinators. You're especially on defense, Tosh Lupoy and Will Stein. Tosh Lupoy on defense, and that's. I don't remember Tosh Lupoy ever running 3-4 or 3-3-5. Like 3-man front. That's like the third time this drive I've seen 3-man front. Oregon fans, are you guys running a 3-4? If so, it's interesting. You let me know. I don't know. I didn't think Oregon would be running it like a 3-man front.
First drive of the game.
Are they showing 4 or are they showing 3? They're showing like 5, so maybe they are running 3, because these are 2 linebackers in the corner. Linebacker in the corner. And you drop 8 and you still get it in. In a tight window. That was a nice throw. And that's what you need. You need that veteranship. Who caught it? I was not paying attention. Jamari Johnson. I don't remember him. New face. Replacing Malik Benson. Hopefully, is Evan Stewart playing in this game? I don't know.
I think there's no one.
I'll keep an eye on. I think he wears what number?
He discussed.
Actually, I have no idea what number he wears.
Decision-making
5, 7 maybe.
Situations like a 3rd and goal, and kind of lump that into. That's a ball control.
You have to turn that into points. There's a couple of things that you can't do in that area. Turn the ball over and have penalties. We didn't do any one of those, and we seen the points get put on.
Man,
the board.
Brutus and the Duck. Is his name just like the Duck, the Oregon Duck?
You have a coaching staff that's
those are my 2 goats.
All right.
So Raiola is going to be on the Fighting Ducks team, right? No, yeah.
Continue to develop and continue to bring guys in, and all of these guys perform.
It's tight end. So he
AJ Pugliano, redshirts
can do.
So redshirt. So they didn't bring in a transfer after losing Sadiq.
They have a chip on their shoulder, and I think they're going to carry that into the season. It's going to be great.
Dylan Raiola.
That was a nice throw from Raiola. I mean, the thing that Raiola has that Dante doesn't is his ability mobility on the ground.
Shoulder, and I think they're going to carry that into the season. It's going to be great.
Dylan Raiola in there for this.
For those who may be wondering why everybody else is being tackled.
Lob. Ooh, that was a nice throw. Evan, wow. Dude, as much as I don't really like Evan Stewart because he spit on Davidson Igbinosun, man, what a comeback. He was supposed to be, your wide receiver 1 last year. Gets hurt. Now he's back, has a huge touchdown in the spring game. Love that. I can appreciate that.
Right back at him.
God, that was a nice throw, too.
Everybody else is being tackled. Right back at him.
God, he didn't lob it. He kind of bolted it a little bit.
That's what we missed all last season.
I know the fans love to see that.
Capable of that every single
I'm glad he's healthy. I was kind of upset. Obviously, it's Oregon's not going to be as good. But, I don't know. You still don't want to see it, especially in the preseason. 6 of them.
And what a first drive for Raiola.
I will say, the stadium's mostly full. I know Oregon has a really small stadium. They only hold 55,000. Fans showed up. I think they had 40-ish thousand people. Same as Ohio State. Ohio State has such a big stadium that it looks more empty. So maybe it's the same amount of people, but the stadium looked pretty full.
Smith Jr. has these same expectations of himself.
God, I will say, when I see Oregon's field in their font with the color and with the green, it's like John Deere. This is literally John Deere. If you don't know what look at Oregon. If you search up Oregon Ducks logo and look at the font with the green background, the yellow, it's like a track. It's just every time I see their field, that's what I think is John Deere.
It's still a very experienced room as that pass.
Oh my God! Either way, that was still dangerous throw. That was a nice throw.
And it's still a very experienced room.
Is Dante Moore wear 11?
Incomplete field so far. Just pure
Look at all those people there.
Year after year.
Dan is he has a great eye for talent. But not only that, he's talented himself.
Kentucky head coaching job. Tosh Lapoy, the head coach at Cal, the former offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator respectively. And so now here's what you have with a little bit of a power.
I need to see
to keep the same coach but have 2 new coordinators and the only team in.
He was 5, so 11 and 12.
Thomas makes the completion to the outside. Got a 3rd down and 5 for Brock Thomas. And the Fighting Ducks.
Definitely a white guy.
Thomas lets it loose, and the pass is complete.
Dude, Oregon's got a little bit of a quarterback room. I like some of these backup QBs.
So he's
What's
calling
happening?
for both teams today.
This team's offensive line: Dave Iuli, Poncho Laulu. You played with.
Yeah, this offensive line I like. A lot of guys coming back. I don't know who they lost specifically. I think they lost one of their linemen. They lost. Oh, they lost the Pragon back. Ooh, fell down. They lost Pragon, the guard, and Isaiah World, the tackle, who didn't get drafted, but Ethan Oniawa did from Ohio State. That's the dumbest thing I think I've ever heard. Good discipline from that front 7. Good aim, bro. Good aim. Good aim.
And that's what's hard about that.
Ooh, damn, 9.
And that's what's
that was a guard.
And that's what's hard.
He pushed over a guard. God damn, 9.
And that's what's hard about that decision, having guys who don't have the experience.
That was a nice play.
Scrimmage and are expected to.
Okay, so they're rushing 4. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe they have a multi-defense front. Is Brock Thomas
on the move? His pass.
It's strictly just you.
Okay. So Dante Moore's done. He barely played first quarter. Now he's
left tackle. In obviously.
Is Raiola also done? Where's Raiola at? Play fake.
Smith is going to
oh my. Oh, dude, Dakorien Moore. I think this is Tez Johnson. Dude, Dakorien Moore. The problem is Jeremiah Smith ruined what freshman receivers are supposed to be. And even aside from Jeremiah's recruiting class, where you had Jeremiah Smith, who is the best, has been the best player in college football every single year he's been in college football, from his freshman year all the way to now his junior year. You also had Cam Coleman at Auburn, who's now at Texas, who was amazing. And then you had Ryan Williams. I know he had a bad year last year, but he had a great freshman year, especially in that Georgia game. So ever since that year, with how consistent Cam Coleman was and how the ridiculous one-handed catches he had, acrobatic, how famous and how many clips Ryan Williams had because of that Georgia and even parts of the Vanderbilt game too, and the Wisconsin game, and then with Jeremiah just being dominant all year long. All last year going into Dakorien Moore's freshman year, the expectation of what a freshman receiver is supposed. Same with Chris Henry Jr. this year. The expectation of what a freshman receiver is supposed to be has been so tainted. Saban is kind of ruined what being how many it's Ryan Day only's won one national title, Saban won 7. It's well, yeah, Saban kind of ruined it for everyone else. And Jeremiah kind of ruined it for everybody. But Dakorien Moore, still obviously not as good as Jeremiah's freshman year, but still, Dakorien Moore was, I would say, as good or better than Cam Coleman. And even aside from that Georgia game, Ryan Williams' freshman year, I thought Dakorien Moore was phenomenal.
Smith is going to win this.
And the way he came under it, God. Dude, Oregon they're just so explosive. And last year was one of the things where man, this Oregon team's not super explosive. It's just because of the Evan Stewart injury and Dakorien Moore was a freshman.
But now Sundays. Yeah. Well, congrats on your success. Thanks for your time. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Got it. But I think we're going to get back to Dante Moore in his third year starting, second year at Oregon. Obviously, he sat a year behind Dylan Gabriel. I know you're losing Will Stein.
Another carry, 3 straight.
I know you're replacing your coordinator, Will Stein. But I really think that Oregon can be damn good this year. I want to see.
Stopped time is in effect, I should say.
Whoa, I was about to say.
Stewart, who already had a 76.
Allowing him to get space and open up and run. So that's great
coverage. My only thing is I need to see Dante Moore perform well in high stakes games. Played well against Penn State. Penn State wasn't great. But aside from that, he didn't play well in both Indiana games. You know what I mean? Pushed it. 52 though. So is Sappington still their kicker or no?
I love my school. I love this university. This university is giving me so much. That's a little bit not what it used to be.
Is that Dante Moore? Yeah.
So much.
5. Yeah. That was a good play to do dirt it up the ground. But yeah, pick 6 first play against Indiana. He hasn't performed great in the biggest games. He's also a first year big time starter. So I think he'll be better. I want to see it before I crown Oregon number 1 already. I want to see it. But they will have a chance to show. They play Oklahoma State, and I think they might play Boise State. So they'll have some opportunities early. Oklahoma State was god-awful last year. They'll be pretty good this year with all the transfers from North Texas and Drew Mestemaker. I think he's going to be a top 10 quarterback.
He's under pressure, and they're going to blow it down. Again, no contact with the quarterbacks.
Watch these
it's like that.
To play in those high pressure moments and
really against 3 men in front, just bam, throw it away. You gotta throw it away.
Blow it down. Again, no contact with the quarterback.
So just like that, there's a couple things. Very talented. There's just a couple things I want to see. Definitely think he's capable of doing it. I just want to see it before I crown anybody. Oh, he fumbled it! Oh my God! What? What? No! Bullshit! What happened? Dude, he fumbled that. Oregon fans, I don't know what. Tell me what happened. I don't know what happened. It is a clear touchdown.
Thomas leading this
big hit
of the first half.
No question about it. There we go.
But again,
you got to get out of bounds.
Again, rushing 3. Are we? I guess. Does Oregon not believe in their secondary? I don't understand. Oregon's usually has had under Dan Lanning has had better defensive line and trench play. I'm kind of confused, why maybe just it's a scheme thing, But feeling like you have, usually when when coaches feel like they have to drop 8, there's usually something wrong with the secondary. I don't know. Or I mean, I've not really checked up on Naeem Offord at all. I know he's a big recruit, flipped from Ohio State. So let me know. Maybe is Naeem Offord doing well?
Quick hit. No, you got to get out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get out of bounds every single time.
They have
45
timeout.
yards here for Gage. I want the nickname ready.
You get it? He did. Nice, reliable kicker. It's what you need. Man,
to see them clean up
hot take. I miss this. I miss 2023 Pac-12 Oregon. I love Oregon's black uniforms, the like marble and gold one I love, some of the white one they did against Penn State I liked, but I'm gonna be honest, Oregon's normal home uniform I think is ugly. I think it's such a big downgrade. The one where it's just green and then just the green helmet with the yellow O on the side, I hate it, dude. Oregon fans, I'm gonna be honest, in your guys' Pac-12 2023, the gradient green with the green with the gradient yellow wings on it, and it looks super because remember Oregon's identity is like this high-flying Nike tech fast play, and that's exactly what that. You remember Bo Nix when you had Bo Nix on the team. I thought Oregon's uniforms were beautiful, and I'm gonna be honest, the kind of the uniform rebranded ever since they've got to the Big Ten. Man, they got nerfed. They nerfed themselves so bad. Maybe you guys disagree with me. I think Oregon nerfed themselves so badly.
Achilles Smith back in at quarterback. Handoff up the middle there on first down. And so the updated list rise, but super special to watch it unfold on the final day of the NFL draft while everyone congregates.
Yeah, you got to hit that hole faster.
So
second half, usually second half of these spring games, not much happens.
Is great, and then the defense 2026.
See, I like punt. I don't want to see this. Who threw that? Viola. That was a nice ball. It was out of bounds either way. He wasn't going to catch it.
Secure that ball, fair catch it, and know that you're secure.
Play action fake. As ducking through
again, guys need to throw the ball away. What's
now in a 3rd and 17 situation?
This is like the third string offensive line.
Again, I mean, they're going no contact with the quarterback, defensive front.
And also, I saw some people being upset that Ryle looked fat. Y'all, he's one thing. Thank God he's not wearing 15 because he tried to look like Mahomes so bad. It's like. I mean, everything. Remember people made fun of Mahomes in offseason for looking fat? Now it's where a lot of people were saying it's like Mahomes. He's getting fat because Mahomes got fat. I mean, he's the backup quarterback. If you watch Blue Mountain say the whole joke about being the backup quarterback, I mean, eventually he might have to play. But he's the backup. He's the backup. This is what backups do.
And just more experience returning on the defensive front. A little bit compared to the
I don't get why we're showing punts.
We're into the 3rd quarter and then the 4th quarter, and
that
we see more of these depths.
Nah.
You put your team in a great
something.
That
Dan
Lane
was talking about the more guys who can
the course of last season. You put your team in a great situation.
Dan, bro.
You got to hit that running back.
Oh, that's tragic, dude. Bro, cameraman.
Yo,
cameraman, let my boy go.
Weeper makes the connection.
Fans remember your career, but being the Rose Bowl MVP
like,
as well. When
the
you
thing,
think about your career,
Oregon, I don't know. Ever since they've
my
gotten the
favorite
Big Ten,
because,
they've been a lot
here,
more of a
the
running
training
team. They've
staff,
always been like the
coaches,
mesh
the facilities,
crosses.
and I felt like
They
I
love
was
the
speaking about
crossers. They don't really do it anymore. They I don't know. Do Oregon? I mean, it always feels like Oregon's kind of abandoned their identity from the Pac-12 to associate and assimilate to the Big Ten. I'll be honest, that's kind of the one that's. Ooh, shit. That's kind of one of the endearing things. Oregon was just so unique, and now they kind of feel like anywhere else. I don't know.
Nobody in the game of
I like this.
has
Go
ever
for his
made
head, bro.
game.
Boom.
Get it. Short-term memory.
An impact this spring already. Impact. Routine.
Punt fest, dude.
Jr. is back in there and
a nice throw.
Whipping one.
A little behind him.
Achilles Smith Jr.
Well protected,
is back
though.
In there and
freshman
over
now.
to Aaron.
That's
good
when
throw.
you get play fast, and I know that sounds crazy, right? You need to slow down.
These backup offensive linemen are kind of getting their ass kicked. And we get it, but Oregon seems to be a lot deeper at defense. They have a very senior starting offensive line. Seem to be much deeper at defensive line than up front on the O line.
Kind of the three leaders in the mix in the receiver room.
Deep room.
Xander Quinn.
Yep, this is what we see. We're just going to run the ball.
On this possession.
Someone's got to win, though.
Down a little bit comparable.
The kid has it all. He has everything you need to be a great
Like I remember last year Notre Dame spring. I'm going to react to Notre Dame. I'm excited to watch Notre Dame spring game because last year it was like 70 to 50. One of the teams got to like 70 points. Yeah. Flag.
It's track down.
Why are we throwing flags in the spring game?
Having that crossover from the football roster.
Let's run 10. Focus on the time and the distance.
Maybe it's hard to like they can't run the ball.
It's relief, stress relief. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Okay. Big Ducks combat. Ducks
going for it.
This is a Dylan Raiola drive.
Raiola.
Touchdown pass early.
Good coverage. By 20. Is that a line? No, that's a
corner.
corner. Not used to watching corners.
We have a timeout.
20.
Thomas, who shotgun. Brock Thomas returning into that backup role.
Moved it here
with a pass.
So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm excited. There's nothing like good competition.
They're going deep, just the deep ball is not there for some of these younger guys. It's like it's hard because these guys are so like you want to try to analyze it, but these are like walk-ons right now and freshmen.
And again, they're switching.
But they're hitting hard. That's one of the thing under Dan Lanning. Even though like Dan Lanning's a defensive coach, and Oregon's defense has not been very good under Dan Lanning almost ever, which is so weird. But the thing, even though the defense hasn't been great, they've been super physical and like that, like very physical on the coverage. I think on the defensive line, like Oregon does not have. They had Derek Harmon, the guy that went to Steelers. But they have done the defensive line. I think for where they're getting drafted, I think they're overachieving, which is a coaching thing and a weight room thing, which I can really appreciate. And I know that's something that's Oregon's been missing for decades. Can someone actually score, though? No one scored in the second half.
Sort of in a spring game.
Dude, if we end the spring game on a time, I'm actually going to be pissed.
Appreciated. 49 seconds to go.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Dude, we're calling false starts. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Kicks that one out to Olesh. And
catch and get down the field and cover. Uh-oh. Brock Thomas.
Oh! Whoa. Dakorien Moore out of nowhere. I want to see that.
Went to their team. They told me they would tell their team he's not fair catch and get down the field.
Threw that. Thomas. I want to see. I want to see if I can see him actually run the route.
Went to their team. They told me they would tell their team.
Oh, he just broke past him. Nice. Oh, and he kind of swung that catch in.
Touchdown in all likelihood.
I think that'll do it. I think what a play.
Hail Mary, go for two.
Again, big play, Dakorien stepping in and making the play that needs to be made. Great ball.
I mean, he caught it two hands, but he kind of like secured it with only one.
Hill and Davison, and then Moore and McClellan. It's crazy to think they're all sophomores.
Yeah, they're young.
You see guys come in.
They're a very veteran team, but skill position wise, pretty young. Honestly, I'm kind of glad Raiola lost. Even Oregon fans, do you actually like Dylan Raiola?
And the flat ball is dropped by Tredarian Ball.
Oregon fans, do you actually like
making it happen?
Do you actually like Dylan Raiola? That was fun. Definitely, it was kind of boring, but the ending I thought was really, really good. That was a good ending. Oregon fans, if you enjoyed, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Leave a comment down below. How do you feel about your Oregon Ducks kind of going into a year where it's like, this is kind of it for Dan Lanning? Not saying he's going to get fired, but Dan Lanning has gotten to the quarterfinals, now the semis. This is the year for Dan Lanning to get this done if he wants to get it done anytime soon. So let me know, how do you guys feel? Are there any concerns that you have? Obviously staying healthy, that's a big part with Evan Stewart, but yeah, that's kind of all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed, please hit the subscribe button. Also, Oregon fans, I'm going to be having a early prediction for Ohio State versus Oregon coming out this week, plus Oregon's schedule prediction probably coming out sometime next week. But that's all I have for you guys today. I will talk to you guys all tomorrow, and as always, thank you.